Was good, yo, boys and girls. Was trying to record this video on TikTok. That shit don't matter. But long story short, it wasn't letting me. I wanted to get y'all like a day by day of me deciding to go on a 5 day fast, and I thought it would be good for some people to see. So record it, and then what I really wanted to show y'all is just kind of me breaking the fast, but I will record at the end of each day, letting y'all know how it is. So today was officially the end of day one, and I mean, I've done 24-hour fasts multiple times, so I can't say that it feels difficult or crazy. Just chilling and mentally feeling pretty clear. Yeah, that's it. All right, day two of the fast. I'm just about to get ready for bed, but day two was not bad, to be honest. Like, I know why. Just like from everything that the knowledge that I have, and just the fact that I was already eating pretty healthy prior to that, which goes along with the body as a temple. Y'all should see this or that video before you see this one. But usually when I've done like 3 day fast in the past, day two is usually like the worst. But today was pretty easy. Like, I'm not even finding myself like really that hungry. Mainly due to the fact that I've been eating really healthy, nothing really addictive. Like, I don't feel that super craving like my stomach is eating itself. But yeah, pretty good. And looking forward to continuing the fast. Day three of the fast. Um this is technically the longest I've ever gone on a fast. Like, I've done like 2 3 day fasts in the past. And what I'll say about this time is that, like, I definitely did start feeling it. Like, man, I want to eat. I want to eat something. Or like, dude, just the flavor of food, and especially because I be cooking some good shit. I'll show y'all when I break my fast a little bit of what I ate or what I eat. But like, I literally even wrote down everything that I'm about to break my fast with, and I'm gonna show y'all. Damn, gotta open up my book. See what we got here. See, breakfast, which is literally break fast, but I got all the fruits: mangoes, berries, dates, watermelons, avocados, and then the vegetables I'm gonna cook. So, like, yeah, I already know when the time comes, it's gonna be worth it. But yeah, day three, pretty good. Ooh, what I did find to help, like, when I was like, man, because I'm still working out and shit too. So, like, after I work out, I'll be like a little tired. But, like, what I found to help is just sitting down, yeah, obviously. But I would also go for walks outside, kind of reconnect with nature, and I would feel a lot better. And then it would also put me in the mood to meditate. And after I meditate, it's like I recenter myself from thinking about like food and all of that. And then I just be like kind of feel whole again, like not complacent. It's the word I'm looking for. Like, not satisfied either, but just like, just gonna stay with centered. Like, I would just recenter myself, and I'm like, okay, remember the reason why I'm doing all of this, and I got a mission to complete. So till the next day. What is good, yo, boys and girls? We're back for day four of the fast. I just got done washing my hair and doing just taking care of it, so that's why it looks like this. But yeah, I just wanted to document. It's not necessarily the end of the day, but just decided to record right now. Um, I guess last thing I wanted to say before we get prepared to break the fast is more of like my intentions behind this fast. Now, there are a lot of physical benefits, and that's actually why I got into fasting in the first place. So, I actually have a good video I'll leave in the bio of this video. But I was thinking more of like spiritual reasons on this fast and just to not complicate things. I was just essentially trying to move more into my higher self and move out of my ego, which if you think about it, like your ego is going to be the one that's saying, man, fuck this fast, like I'm trying to eat some food. I definitely had that. And what it helped me do was kind of separate myself from the ego and be able to look at it and be like, okay, like it like very have a very distinct like idea to where like it's easier for me to notice it and the difference between my higher self that's actually gonna want to move towards fulfillment, which is the completion of this 5 day fast. So there's a little bit of background of like reasons why I would do something that some people think is crazy, but there are benefits to it. And again, I'll leave the link of the physical benefits of a 2 day fast in the bio. So until tomorrow, I'll see y'all soon. Another thing I wanted to clarify, like as far as like what I meant about getting closer to my soul, like feeding my soul and kind of denying the ego, is that just the practice of fasting in itself is very beneficial for having control over your ego, because that's what you want in the end. It's not to be controlled by your ego, but be able to control your ego. So every time it's telling you like it wants food, it just wants to eat, to get a feeling of the flesh, you have to tap into your higher self, soul, just your willpower to just be like, no, I have something that I set out to do and I'm going to fulfill it. And that's why I believe fasting to be one of the best practices to gain control over your ego, right next to meditation, because in both of those practices you're setting your intentions to do something, and your ego is always going to call you to move away from that, and you just have to keep centering yourself. So yeah, until tomorrow, I plan to show y'all all the food. I'm gonna go shopping tomorrow and get everything that I want to break my fast with, which I'm very looking forward to. And then also, I think when I break my fast, I'll give you guys like pointers and tips for if you want to attempt your own version of a fast, kind of the things that helped me get through it. So yeah, until then. What is good, Unique Fam? We made it. Day 5 of the fast. I started this fast at 10:30 on July 2nd. It is currently 12:02, July 7th. So 5 days of fast. I'm about to break it right now with well, I thought my mom left over the watermelon smoothie, but I guess not. So instead, we're just gonna have to stick with these cherries that she got me instead. And yeah, I'm about to just munch on these, but I'll show y'all the first consumption after the fast. And then we have the real first meal that I'm gonna be having tomorrow. I'll give you guys some tips if you want to go on a fast when I do that. And then I'll also show y'all my house famous quinoa bowl. And then, yeah, that will be it. But yeah, 5 days of fasting feels good, man. Now time for the reward. Oh my God. If you ever do fast, breaking the fast is one of the best feelings you'll ever have. So yeah, till the next meal. I didn't realize that my mom actually did leave the smoothie, so I'm gonna drink this as well. Shout out, mom. One, my friends on the internet. Back after breaking the fast last night, I just got done working out, and now we have our actual first meal after fasting. Now, one thing that's important for when you break your fast is you want to break it with fruit. Get the electrolytes, vitamins, the jelly water if you want to look into that. But just fruit's really good for just kind of nourishing your gut, and then also, like, I feel like nourishing is the best word, and hydrating your gut after a long fast. Good. Also, another watermelon hack, or not another, but a watermelon hack. Let's put some lemon juice on there. Good. So good. Then I also have my fruit bowl. Show y'all that. It has mangoes, dragon fruit, dates, blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, and avocado. And I sprinkled some chia seeds and like these pepitas seeds. I don't really know what they're called. But yeah, that's what we're first meal after the fast. I can't call it what we're breaking the fast with, but we're really nourishing the body with after. So yeah, I thought I'd eat my watermelon and kind of give you guys 5 tips. If you're interested in fasting, like I said again, there'll be the video in the description of the physical benefits to inspire anybody who wants to go along with that. But there's also intermediate fasting if you're interested in a shorter form of fasting that still gets you some benefits. But the video that I'll put in the description will show you every benefit after 12 hours. So highly suggest y'all look into that. Now, as far as tips go, I just want to let y'all know, like, it's really a mental game when it comes to fasting. Like, if you ever heard the term mind over matter, that's what you want to go into the fast with, that mindset. Mind over matter. You put your mind to something, whatever else doesn't matter, unless you're very concerned about your state of being. Then take care of yourself. At the end of the day, I want to advocate taking care of yourself. Wasp just landed on my knee. That would be the first tip I would say, mind over matter. Now, as far as helping with that, second tip I would give is to ground yourself when you're, too in your head. Go read, listen to music. Like I said, one thing I was doing a lot was just going on walks outside, and I found that to take my mind off of eating food. So that's one right there. As far as working out, if you choose to work out during your fast, really listen to your body. The first time I did a 3-day fast, on like day 1, I did a really heavy leg day. Just like not even thinking about it, said, fuck it, I'm gonna still do what I do. And yeah, the following night, I felt like I wanted to amputate my legs, and I couldn't sleep until 6 in the morning because my legs were just throbbing. So yeah, definitely, if you decide to work out, listen to your body. That's just a good tip, just all throughout the fast, listen to your body. Now, as far as the levels of fasting, there's what I call like easy, normal, hard, and then extra hard. So not even like going into the duration is up to you, obviously, for how long you want to have the benefits going. But there are different types of fast. So when I say listen to your body and decide which type of fast best suits where you're at. I, for the first 4 days, was technically doing a dry fast, which is no water, just straight fast. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I did take a few sips because I was still taking my herbal supplements. So I would just take a sip to down the supplement, but besides that, pretty much did a dry fast. That's what I would call extra hard. Then hard is just a water fast where you only drink water. Now, the other two forms of fasting, which are still technically, you're still getting some benefits of fasting, just not the ones that you would get without sugar. There is juice fasting, which I would say normal. I think a lot of people have heard of juice cleanses. And then there's fruit fasting, where you eat nothing but fruit. I would call that easy for sure, because there are some people where their diet is all they eat is fruit. So there's some information on that, and still goes along with the tip to listen to your body. Now, also another tip I would give to people. It's a good question, isn't it? I want to get 5 for y'all. So just give me some time to think, and I got you. This kind of goes along with the mind over matter, but kind of keep yourself occupied. A lot of people even practice intermittent fasting and don't eat in the morning so they can get work done because they're not thinking about food. But if you're going through a fast and you don't want to be thinking about food because you're challenging yourself, keep yourself occupied. Same thing, kind of like grounding, but like it's a great time to get some work done that you've been putting aside. Like I finally cleaned my room on the last day of my fast just to keep myself occupied, because I'm like getting to the finish line, like all my food sitting in the kitchen, and I was like, man, let me get some work done. So kept myself occupied from cleaning the room. I definitely would say that's a good tip when you're trying to fast. And I swear I had one on my mind like before I started recording this video, and now it'll come back. It might have been the grounding one, because honestly, I think grounding is really important when you're fasting, and it's also good. Like, I see it as like a benefit you get from fasting by challenging yourself mentally, is that, getting out of your head, especially when your body technically is in survival mode, because it doesn't have anything from the outside supporting it. It has to support itself. So while your body's going through that, it's gonna be easy to get caught up in your head when you are still doing things in your life. And yeah, it's definitely important. Meditation, I always suggest, was a good thing to recenter myself. This isn't really a tip, but it's like a suggestion that, well, fasting will already just teach you a lot about yourself, but it's a great time to go within and really just reflect on who you are as a person, especially who you are without food. It's a whole nother person, and some people can definitely relate to that. I want to get y'all, I said 5 tips. I guess This is a good one for sure. But not only be mindful, but be mindful is a good word. Maybe I'll think of something else as I keep talking, but it's good to be mindful of your environment, not only the people you surround yourself with, but just the spaces you put yourself in that won't like kind of set you off balance. It's good to have people who support you in what you're doing. Even better if they encourage you to keep going, which most do. My family did for sure. I mean, a lot of them just was like, "Damn, bro, you crazy." But like that's also a motivating factor for me. But it wasn't like they wasn't like having food around me or like like putting it in my face or like asking me if I wanted to go out. It's like it I would just say it's a really good time to really just stay to yourself, but it's good to be mindful of your environments, which is why I suggest being outside or just being off to yourself, really going within and learning yourself. 11. But yeah, that's all I got as far as tips. And till then, I'm just gonna enjoy my fruit from the sun, nourish my body, nourish my temple. After I cleanse my temple, I gotta re-nourish it in the sun. And I'm kind of just rambling, so I'm gonna end the video here. I hope y'all enjoyed, but most importantly, I hope you guys were able to learn something from this. If not, I still hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I hope y'all are taking care of yourself, loving yourself, and I'm out. Peace and love.